Good morning, VC. Good afternoon, VC. How you doing? It's been a little while since I made a post. Kind of. I've been doing a lot of watching and following on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. Like Derek says, and a few other people have said, it's a more real time interact with people, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I've got a few things I wanted to show. One of my New Year's resolutions. Yeah, I know this isn't exactly New Year's, but whatever. Is to not make 25-minute posts. So, cutting out rambling like this at the beginning is one of the things I'm going to do. So, shouldn't be doing this. What's playing right now is a few songs from one of my 10s from Memphis Vinyl Gym and the Misses Contest. T-Rex, first album T-Rex. I don't know if you can hear it very well, especially with all the noise outside. But anyway, that's what's going on right outside. Or what's going on right now in being played. And it's a nice summery album to me, so I'm playing it. But I want to just catch up on some things, a whole bunch of odds and ends again. And like I said, I've got so much stuff that I haven't really shown that I don't think I'll ever get around to showing it unless I do just little bits and pieces here and there. But from a number of weeks ago down in Portland, I was at Millennium Music and picked up this little guy. I love 10-inch records, and it's nice to find a Stereolab 10-inch record. It's on black vinyl. I don't know a lot about Stereolab other than I like what I've heard, so I don't know too much about the history of them. This is Super Electric, High Expectations, The Way We'll Be Opening, and Contact. So I got it for a pretty good price. It was like $7.50, so can't argue with that. But the artwork is pretty cool, and glad to have it add it to my collection. I understand that Stereolab is very prolific. They got a lot of stuff. And I've sort of given up trying to find original things, and I'm really not into buying reissues. Just not into that right now, so I don't know. We'll see. But let's set this up here. I have a bunch of stuff that like I said, that I just missed pulling out and showing my last kind of update. Another 10-inch I just got in the mail was from the Kate Bush website. This is a picture disc from Record Store Day from her album 50 Words for Snow. This is Lake Tahoe and Among the Angels. And it's really beautiful picture disc of those two songs, 10-inch picture disc. They had sent one to me and I never received it, and it had gone on about a month. And so I messaged them by email and said, hey, I still haven't got this yet. And instead of giving me trouble or run around and whatnot, they immediately said, hey, you got another one on your way. I mean, they said, hold on, we're going to check our supplier and see what's going on. And because these are supposedly out of print. But they had a few extras left over, and they were going to make them available to members of the website. And I was lucky enough to get on and order one. But it never arrived. But when they said, when I said, hey, I haven't got it yet, they didn't question it or anything like that. I think they just confirmed my address, and then they checked with their suppliers, and they sent back an email saying there's another one on its way. So I got to send them an email saying I got it. So very happy to have this. Very cool. Goes well with the other Record Store Day 10-inch from last year of Kate Bush that I got. So I don't know if I pointed this one out or not last time around. It's another 10-inch I've been looking for, which is the Boingo Boingo 10-inch. Very cool. This is a series of 10-inchers that came out back in the 80s. And Oingo Boingo did one as well as several other bands and compilations of bands. I just like the electric kitty on the front. Very cool. So, nothing too fancy about the inner sleeve or the vinyl itself. It's black vinyl. So, trying to recollect a lot of Oingo Boingo stuff. One in particular that I'd love to get is the Boingo Alive, the two album Boingo Alive, where they went into the studio and they kind of did a greatest hits album, but they re-recorded all of the greatest hits kind of live to tape in the studio. And I think they came out with a much better. Well, I like a lot of the versions of the songs are better than what originally came out. I like the originals, but that album has just got some killer versions of their best songs. And they're supposedly done all live in the studio, which is great. So it's great album artwork as well. I wish I had it. I've got the CD of it, but I don't have the vinyl. It's another one that kind of went by the wayside when vinyl came out. I went to Sonic Boom the other day, and these are a few things I picked up. I think I posted something like that. And one of these is a nice 12-inch of the Beat, and as known in this part of the world, the English Beat. It has a great Go Feet Records company cover, which is great. This is Hit It with Which Side of the Bed. So very cool. I didn't have that. I didn't have any 12-inch Beat music. So I was with a friend of mine there. He's also a big English Beat fan, and I found this first. I'd shown it to him, and he sort of got that look on his face like, "You want that?" I go, "Yeah, I kind of do. Sorry." So anyway, let's see. What else do we have over here that I picked up recently? Well, like I said, here's some odds and ends. I was of all places, at Sonic Boom, I picked up another little cool 45 case. And I think I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got one down here that's full of records. When I got it on eBay, it was actually it's full of 45s that I still haven't really gone through and looked at it cleaned up, but I'm actually struggling here. So I guess with 4 to my name now, one being a double, I'm officially collecting 45 cases. But the artwork on this one is so cool. I mean, that's just great. It was very cool. 60s, 50s, 60s era. And it's also, this is a stackable. It has this little inset area that accommodates the top from the one you're putting it on top of. Pretty clever. So, but just great graphics. And very cool. Anyway, that one is empty. However, I might start storing some of my 45s in it. If I'm shrinking, it's because the pneumatics on my chair is going down. Like I said, this is going to go all over the place. Another 45 that I got down in Portland, I forgot to mention. And it's a good thing I have some blank, empty Apple Records 45 sleeves. This is Liberation Special by Elephant's Memory. Got it for a couple bucks, and it's a little dusty, and that's about it. Mono on both sides. The B side is Madness. So both songs produced by John and Yoko. So very cool to get that. I think I went through all these 45s in a recent. I went through all those 45s recently. So let's see. I'm going to try to keep this short. I had 8 minutes, so I'm going to just do this bag. This was the What's in My Bag post on Facebook the other day, so let's take a look at what's in my bag. First off, some 45s. Got a couple of Electric Light Orchestra promos, 45s, which is very cool. Ma 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 Bell from On the Third Day, which is an album I've never really gotten into, and I need to. Both stereo and mono on that. And then Living Thing. What's cool is on one side it's white label, on the other side it's yellow label. These are both promos. Kind of like $3 a piece and in shape and like they've never been touched. Also picked up a magazine 45. Very cool. This is I heard Magazine back in the 80s. I'm familiar with them. I just never bought any of their music. I don't know why. So I just, of all the things that I picked up, I picked this up. This has got Shot by Both Sides, and it's hard to read. Silver on kind of an orangey yellow. 20 years ago. So nice. Very cool. Priced right, and original pressings, and that all adds up to a buy for me. If I can figure out how this is what eats up time, putting things away. If I just didn't put things away, I'd have more time. Oh, well. So, those 45s. Also, let's see, what else did I get? Really didn't get a lot. There were things I could have bought, but I just sort of held off. This is a nice new order 12-inch, the Kiss. I don't know if you can see. You can see it there. Perfect. The word perfect embossed right there. And then on this side, the Kiss. Try to get it there so you can see. And a nice black inner sleeve with the vinyl, which is in great shape. It's a U.S. pressing of it, but still nice to have. There are a couple things that I've learned not to pass up, and that is New Order 12-inch or singles or LPs that are originals. So I tried to pick them up. I need to bag that. And another thing is to never pass up a Smith's 45 or 12-inch as well. So, hi Rob. This is what was in my bag. You could actually see this side of it kind of showing through the words. So, yes, this has got the boy with the thorn in his side, backed with rubber ring and asleep. Rough trade. This is a US 12-inch, I believe. Come up top. Yeah. But nice, different inner sleeve being red, not just the transparent inner sleeve. And a little dusty, but easily taken care of. And I could have sworn there was some dead wax here to read. Not on this one. Usually it's the UK vinyl that has a lot of the dead wax. Wow, I'm at 12 minutes. Can't believe how fast it goes. I'll talk to you folks later and be making some more posts. Take it easy and look forward to seeing everybody else's posts. Bye. See you on Facebook too.